Hey, hello everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to my new vlog. This video is something that I consider extremely important for all people who follow me and my content on my social media to watch. So please, if you have time, take it to hear me out because what I got to say is of big importance to me, and I hope this video will fix all of my current problems in life, and I hope this video will take my life in a better direction permanently. I really hope for that. Now to do that, I will have to do a lot of talking and explaining in this video, which is something I totally don't have energy for in my life right now. But simply without that, this video won't make any sense, and it's just something I have to do. So not to waste your and my time, let's just get right into it. Alright, so to explain you everything, I have to go back to when I was 13 or 14, which is when I made my first YouTube channel called Mr. Smile. So I was 13 or 14 years old when I made my first YouTube channel in 2014. And back in those days, PewDiePie was the most popular YouTuber. I really loved him and his videos, and he inspired me a lot together with some other YouTubers to start YouTube. And I started to make gaming walkthroughs of video games, comedy videos, vlogs. I sometimes would make parkour videos because I've been doing parkour for the last 12 years of my life. So there was all kinds of content on that channel. That channel is completely cringe-worthy now, and you know, I was just simply a kid who was dreaming of being popular and big YouTuber like PewDiePie and living from the YouTube money and all that. Of course it never happened, but you know, I still kept doing YouTube as my hobby and as something that I love to do in my free time, in entertaining purposes, and just simply I love to talk with people and communicate with them through my videos, because I am introverted person. I was never really a social guy. I was bullied my entire life almost. You know, I really had a rough life in childhood. All I know in my life is pain and suffering. I don't really have a happy life story behind me. And I was bullied in my primary school, in my high school. Through my school years, I was pretty much bullied all the time. And I recently sat and analyzed why is that, and I came to conclusion that simply because I always was so different than anyone else and so unique. I even have the rarest personality type in the world, judging by the Myers-Briggs personality test. I am INFJ, and less than 1% people in the world has that personality type. So it is extremely rare to have that personality, and even if anyone has it, it's usually women. It's extremely rare for a man to have that personality type, and somehow it happened for me to have it. So if you want to find out more about me, just Google that personality and read those things, because whatever it says there, it's absolutely true about me. And when you take all that, when you combine all that with the environment that I live in Croatia, which is one of the Balkan countries, one of the ex-Yugoslavia countries, and those countries are just simply primitive. Croatia as well. By that I mean people and people's mindsets here are fucking primitive. People here are just dumb. They're just simply stupid. I got no other words to describe that. I am sorry if anyone is insulted by what I'm saying right now, but that's just a pure fact. People here are just primitive monkeys. They do what everyone else does. And if they try to be different, they're immediately mocked and made fun of, and no one dares to be unique. No one dares to do anything different here. Everyone's literally the same. The mindset of people, it's all the same fucking concept. And that is something I personally always was refusing in my life. I just absolutely always were refusing to be like anyone else in my life, and I always did different things, unique things that no one else was doing around me. And I live in a very small town in Croatia. it has around 50-60,000 people living in it. It's nothing. It's a pretty small town and a small circle. You know, everyone knows everyone. And through my old YouTube channel, Mr. Smile channel, I became very popular very quickly, and everybody quickly heard of me. That channel reached over 2,000 subscribers, and everybody knew who I was very quickly. And since then I had haters in my life. Since I've been on internet, I always had haters in my life. I always had haters in my life because I was different, because I was doing different things. I had haters in school, I had bullies. I dealt with crazy amount of shit in my life. Now the reason why I'm telling you that is just to explain you where I'm coming from, what my life has taught me, what situations I've been in. So my life was never easy from the social side, and I'm a guy who doesn't have a lot of friends. I don't really go out and meet a lot of people. I simply use social media to communicate with people. I don't really have social interactions in real time with people. I just don't like it. I'm not a fan of that. I'm an introvert. That's how introverts work, you know. I'm not the only one in the world who does that. And simply, you know, when you become popular, when you become so big in such a small city, literally everyone in my town knows who I am, knows what I do, and everyone knows me. I have hundreds and thousands of people watching my content and my videos. Even though this channel doesn't have a lot of subscribers, this channel has around 470 and something subscribers, I still have thousands of views on my videos. I have hundreds of people each day going through my channel, watching my videos, and you know, simply a lot of people knows me, and that's where the bad side of my life again comes, because popularity can be extremely dangerous and bad, especially when you reach adult age and when you become older. You know, these things were not that serious when I was younger. These bullies and all these things that were happening, those were like trolls and not serious things. But now, as I grew older, I created this new channel, Chris channel, that I've been working on since 2018. And in 2022, my girlfriend and I broke up. That left me heart shattered. You know, I was in a really dark place. And since then, I promised myself that I will grind, I will work, I will become stronger, I will get myself in a better physical and mental condition. I will make as much money as possible. You know, I fell into that so-called Sigma male grindset, where I was working so hard and trying to improve my life the best way possible. Despite my bad past and everything that happened to me, you know, I was pushing myself to become the best version of myself. And last 2 years, I've been working really hard on myself as a person to be the best possible version of myself. And I got job. I separated myself from my parents. I live alone in my place. I had my own car, you know, and I started living the life of my dreams that I always been dreaming about. And I started to share that on my Instagram profile that I created in 2022. Now, the reason why I created Instagram profile is simply just because I wanted to spread my interaction with people and the community, you know. And I realized I can use Instagram to share my content from YouTube easier, for more people to see it, you know, so I can share my life experiences. And then I realized I can use Instagram as the platform for sharing my content. And eventually what happened is that I started oversharing some personal things, and I started to put a lot of my personal thoughts on Instagram, and eventually it came up to that I was sharing everything that I was doing in my personal life, and it was something completely separated from this YouTube channel. I was creating more content on my Instagram, completely separate of YouTube. And you know, there you could find out a lot of things about me and my life and what was going on. And I used to talk about the society. I was bringing out the truth to the people about this world, how the world works, what's wrong with the world. I was always saying how this society's gone to shit, how the world's going to shit, and all these things, you know, I was just being honest. My entire life, I've always been an honest, good person, willing to help everyone. I would absolutely sacrifice everything for everyone else to help them, and that's just who I am. That's the personality of me, of who I am. I just enjoy helping people. I enjoy making other people happy. If people around me happy because of me, I'm happy. That's what brings me happiness. I was always a humble person. I never needed a lot. I was happy with small and simple things, and eventually I became very financially stable in my life, and like I've said, I started living my own life separated from my parents. I had my own car that they gifted me and all that, and it was all going great and well. And then simply at one point recently, people just started using that against me, and people started to abuse me because they realized my life is so fantastically better and great, you know, than theirs. They were jealous. They were starting to get offended by the truth and the things that I was speaking, and a lot of people started to feel offended by the things that I was talking about on my Instagram privately, you know, and the things that I was sharing. I don't know why. I made a lot of enemies, and it eventually came to the point where people started using that against me, and it started to affect my personal life really badly. Recently, somebody set my car on fire. I lost my car that was gifted to me by my parents. My parents worked really hard for that car. My family started to feel scared for me and my life, and you know, all bad things started happening, you know. Simply just people started abusing me on the internet. They made fake profiles where they were mocking me and making fun of me, like the meme pages and stuff like that. Then somebody at the late night times would ring on my doorbell and, you know, do all these evil things. Somebody earlier slashed my right tire on the car. You know, people started physically attacking me in life. I don't know why. I don't know the reason behind it. People who are good with me, my friends, I don't have a lot of them, but my friends who are true friends can confirm that for me 100%. I am definitely not an evil person or whatever. I never did bad to anyone. I never, you know, did anything to deserve these kind of things. And, you know, everyone was in state of shock when some of these things started happening to me. And the reason why I'm making this video is just simply to say that I am done with sharing anything personal that can be used against me publicly on the internet. If I ever purchase a new car, I will not post it on social media. I will not let you know how my car looks like, at least not immediately. Maybe when I buy a garage safely where I can hide my car from everyone else, then I will post it on social media to make sure first my car is gonna be alright. You know, I'm gonna be more careful now in life about the things I'm doing, about the things that I'm bringing out online, talking to people, because we live in a society where everyone's now trying to be something they're not. Everyone's making themselves look important, and just simply, modern society is sick. People are very evil and jealous of each other. They do extremely evil things. They don't care about others. Everyone just cares about themselves. Humanity is gone. I am extremely concerned about this world and where this world is going. There are some very psychologically ill and sick things going on in modern society. You just cannot share your life safely with other people anymore. I thought that I could. I wanted to share my life with other people in purpose of sharing it as an experience, in purpose of meeting people, in purpose of good things, in entertaining purposes, and, you know, these type of things. But it somehow backfired to that people come and burn my car in the middle of night and, you know, make meme pages and bully me on internet and threat to me You know, people figured out where I live through my videos. You know, all kinds of crazy shit started happening, and now I understand these celebrities who get very rich and famous and then they hire a private security or something. Now I totally understand that part of life. You know, I couldn't understand that before, but now when these things started happening to me because I was sharing my personal things online, it's just backfired on me, and I am done with that. And I am not gonna let anyone fuck around with my life, with my peace. I will absolutely protect myself, my family, my friends, my peace in life, my health, my property above anything else. And if anyone tries to fuck with that, that person will suffer my wrath. I promise you that. I will fuck you up. I will do really bad things to you because it's in a defense. I do not seek evil. I do not seek troubles. But if people are going to do these kind of things to me, then I will have to do something back because police can't do much here. I did let them know about what's going on in my life. They did nothing. I can't trust anyone. It's really crazy. The things that are happening to me because of internet is just fucking crazy. I can't trust anyone anymore. I can't speak openly about anything on the internet anymore because I have to be careful that some bragging bitch won't be offended by the things I'm saying. Right now, I financially have enough money to go and buy some other car, new car, but I'm not gonna do it because first of all, I don't need a car right now in my life. I can use the public transport or bike or whatever. Car is something that I don't need right now in my life. It was a nice thing to have, but somebody decided to pour it with the gasoline and burn it. Why? I don't know, but you know, these kind of things started happening to me in life. And if anyone comes and says to me, oh, stop being so negative or paranoid or whatever, no, fuck you, okay? I've seen evil with my own eyes. I've experienced it. I see what other people are capable of doing. So when you go through things that I went through, when you have to deal with the amount of shit I dealt with in my life, you won't be talking that. Trust me, darling. So yeah, basically from now on, don't expect me to share everything with you guys anymore. I just simply cannot do that anymore. It's not safe for me to do that anymore. If someone else wants to do it, good luck with that. I wish you all the best, but I personally, because of these situations that started occurring in my life, I can't do these things anymore, and I deleted all the videos from my channel that were connected to any bad things that were happening to me recently in my life. I erased every trace of that from this YouTube channel and from the internet. That's the best I can do to protect myself and my peace, and I am absolutely gonna do everything to protect my peace and myself from evil people and these Satanists. I don't know how else to call them. These people who do these things are just pure Satanists, and you know, this just simply has to stop, and I will absolutely fight back. I'm not gonna run away from the problem. I am not gonna cry or beg or apologize to anyone for anything because I've done nothing wrong. I always been a good person in life, and simply I did not deserve any of this, and I will absolutely fight back. And this is one of the ways to fight back. And simply I just gotta be more careful about what I'm posting on social media and what I'm talking about to people around me and on the internet. My content will remain the same. I will still make movie reviews, unboxing reviews, you know, video games, movies, you know, all these kind of things that I've been doing so far. I will continue doing. Urbex videos will stay, you know. Maybe in the future I will share with you some things from my life, but I will again think before I share, and I will consider what I'm gonna share and what not, because things just got out of hand and I have to do absolutely everything to stop that and prevent that from ever happening to me again. And that's it. I hope you understand what I wanted to say in this video, guys. I hope you understand me. please do, and that's it. I am just gonna be more careful in life from now on, and that's all I'm saying. I need that, seriously. So yeah, that's it, and Chris out.